Are good. The thing about tonight is that we're all going to feel a loss, and we should. We're going to feel losses, so you give them a day to feel it. Tomorrow we'll regroup and get back after it. But my message to our team was, guys are competing. They're playing hard. They're playing together. Now it's about trying to put together a 48-minute game. We did it for 55, 60% of the game, and you got to do it for closer to 80, 100% of the game. And when we do, we'll give ourselves a better chance. But some positives out of this game, but the biggest thing is the turnovers killed us.
Yeah, and to your earlier point, you got up the top of that 59 at one point, and they really started to create a separation. And where did you kind of see that allowed them to kind of take control of the game?
Yeah, some of the turnovers were just mistakes on our part, and then some of it was this is what they do as a team. They're one of the top teams at turning their opponents over. They're extremely handsy, putting hands on you, slapping down, and so you got to be really strong with the ball. And they create transition opportunities once they turn you over, which those are the two areas that kind of hurt us tonight.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of pressure on B.I. playing with these lineups, trying to bring guys along, but the 8 turnovers tonight. What are you kind of seeing from him right now with all the attention he's getting and figuring out how to still be effective?
Yeah, it's a part of what he has to go through. He's been fantastic as we go through this as a team. He understands what we're facing night in and night out. He'll see double teams, triple teams at time. They'll blitz him and pick and rolls, and he's handling it pretty decent. Tonight wasn't his best, but we all understand the scenario that he's in, and we just got to continue to push through it.
How tough is it when you have different lineups out there, and maybe the guy doesn't know one part of the play or this part of the play, and you're trying to kind of do this on the fly while trying to get all these lineups to kind of work at the same time?
There's challenges within it all. That's a part of accepting the responsibility to be a leader and a coach on the team. And when we go in the locker room, when we suit up for games, we don't make excuses. We get an opportunity to step on this floor and get after it together, and we just got to continue to work at it. I thought first half we came out with a nice punch, and then we couldn't sustain it. So now it's about continuing to work towards sustaining a 48-minute game.
You kind of talk about B.I.'s attitude during all this. What's kind of been the communication between you guys during all of these injuries piling up and knowing what's on him every single night? What are y'all kind of talking about on a daily basis?
We just talk about when you go through adversity like we're going through, it's building you for something greater, and that's the focus. Is let's be consistent in our approach every day. Let's continue to step on the floor with joy and work at it. Obviously, we're going to feel the losses, the whole team. These guys care, they compete, our whole staff. That's a part of the game. And then the next day, we're all making a commitment to come in and continue to attack the day.
And one of the things we're seeing is Trey Jemison getting some more opportunities.
Yeah.
What are you seeing from him that's allowing him to just get more time on the court, second years?
He's been fantastic, high character, very intelligent. He adds a refreshing component to our team. He's a leader. He's boisterous, and then when he steps on the floor, he's a physical presence. He's talking on defense. He's kind of knocking guys around, getting rebounds, and tonight was a game we thought he could come in and impact the game in a positive way. He did that.
Yeah, no, last one for me, but the other thing that stood out in this game was the gap in the fast break points.
Yeah.
What did you kind of see from that, and how important is it for y'all with some of these new lineups to play with more pace to get easier buckets along the way?
Yeah, that's important. That's a big part of the game that we missed. We missed some transition opportunities. They had only 7 turnovers for 4 points, and that's a big part of being able to get out in transition is getting steals, getting deflections, being able to get out in the break. They did that to us, and it led to their 34 transition opportunities, 34 transition points. So it's an area that we continue to talk about with our team. We watch it, and we just try to continue to be better at it.
Thank you.
All right.